Welcome back. The COVID pandemic is refusing to go, and now it appears there could be a super mutant strain, according to the scientists, that has emerged globally. And this possibly could even become the worst ever strain of the coronavirus. At this point, India also has flagged up concerns because this is a global situation, remember. And the question remains, are we not yet to witness an end to COVID-19? Take a look at this report.
It is not over yet. A new variant of COVID-19 is here. A worried South African government announced this on November 25th. The B.1.1.529 is the latest in the family of variants, causing a spike in cases in South Africa. So what is the new variant all about? The new variant detected has high number of mutations, 32 mutations. Director of the UCL Genetics Institute in London, Franco Boulay, reportedly hinted in a press release that the new variant could have evolved during chronic infection in an immunocompromised person, possibly an untreated HIV or AIDS patient. It can be detected with one particular type of PCR test.
B.1.1.529. So this is a variant that has been detected and reported to us from our colleagues in South Africa. There are fewer than 100 full genome sequences that are available. We don't know very much about this yet. What we do know is that this variant has a large number of mutations. And the concern is that when you have so many mutations, it can have an impact on how the virus behaves. So right now, researchers are getting together to understand where these mutations are in the spike protein and the furin cleavage site, and what that potentially may mean for our diagnostics, our therapeutics, and our vaccines.
About 100 cases of B.1.1.529 have been found in South Africa, most in Gauteng province in South Africa. The variant has spread from South Africa to Botswana, all the way till Hong Kong. 6 cases have been reported in South Africa, 3 in Botswana and 1 in Hong Kong. International governments have sounded alarm bells. A temporary flight ban will be in the place, and all travellers who have been in these countries must quarantine and take tests, said the UK Travel Advisory. The UK government has put South Africa, Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Namibia and Zimbabwe back on the red list of countries for international travel on November 26th. India has also sounded an alert. The Union Health Minister has dashed off a letter asking all states and union territories to subject all international travellers entering India from at-risk countries to rigorous screening and testing. The WHO has designated 4 variants of COVID-19 as variants of concern: Alpha or the UK variant, Beta or the South African variant, Gamma or the Brazil variant, and Delta or the India variant. An emergency meeting called by the World Health Organization will decide the fate of the super variant and if countries must do more to restrict the spread of this new super variant.
At the moment, the Indian government has not resorted to imposing an international travel ban on countries like South Africa and Botswana. But sources in the government have informed that India is already operating within air bubbles with various countries. The message is now clear that international traveling and passengers will be screened rigorously and their samples will be collected for genome sequencing at entry points because a new variant is out to create havoc. With Pavan Kumar in New Delhi, Milan Sharma for India Today.
Then where does India stand in the COVID crisis tally right now? Take a look at these statistics that have come. In the past 24 hours, India cases are at about 10,549. there are active cases about 110,000. Recoveries also are being reported 9,868. But sadly, there have been deaths due to COVID-related and morbidity issues at about 488 people. So take care of yourself and ensure that you even now take precautions with consistently new mutant strains that are coming up of coronavirus. Also importantly, what happened with the fear of this new mutant super COVID strain? There was a bloodbath in the Dalal Street as a repercussion to the fear of this new strain, as the scientists are suggesting. At this point, what we are being told is that the Nifty lost about 510 points to close at 17,026. This plunge is being recorded as the steepest in 7 months, erasing 7.5 lakh crore rupees in wealth from the stock markets. The markets were spooked by the fear of a new, more virulent variant of the COVID-19 virus that has now been discovered in South Africa. The WHO, the World Health Organization, has said that the coronavirus for now has an unusual constellation of mutations and is warning against travel to some countries. This coupled, again, remember, with rising COVID cases in Europe, leading to lockdown in several countries, have hit the market sentiment hard, and therefore then leading to 7.5 lakh crore rupees in wealth that has now been erased. For now, foreign investors sold off shares worth 2,300 crore rupees, and the so-called lockdown shares of companies in sectors like banks, auto, travel, hotels and metals slumped. Interestingly, in pharma, healthcare and the FMCG, the stock saw a renewed buying as well.